Stories of the Prophets, an Arabic reading book which teaches vocabulary in contexts. So learning vocabulary is the most important part of any language, not grammar, not spelling. These are all good things, these are all things that will help you with understanding, but they only help once you already have the vocabulary to understand what's going on. So teaching vocabulary in context, as far as I'm concerned, is the most important thing. Today we're going to be speaking a lot of English because this is the first lesson, but inshallah the English will decrease, the Arabic will increase as time goes on. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. تعليم اللغة العربية من خلال القراءة. والقراءة أهم شيء. الكلمات الجديدة، المفردات الجديدة أهم شيء. وأما القراءة فالحمد لله أكثر المسلمون في العالم يعرفون القراءة ولكنهم يقرؤون القرآن، وهذا سوف نقرأ شيء يناسب فهم المبتدئ. So most Muslims in the world know how to read the Arabic language because they read the Quran, but they don't understand it because the great power and beauty of the Quran is above their level of understanding. So we're going to bring this right down, and we're going to start with very, very simple sentences, very simple words in context. And when we're reading to get meaning, rather than reading to get words, words are the byproduct of meaning. Meaning is what we're trying to attain. So this is stories of the prophets, beneficial stories for the most part, alhamdulillah. This book is. So we're going to be learning sentences and vocabulary that will, inshallah, be useful to you. So this is the book. This is the first story. The first story is called Man Kasara al-Asnam. And the title of the first chapter or the first unit is Ba'i'ul Asnami. And then it says قبل أيام كثيرة جدا كان في قرية رجل مشهور جدا وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزر وكان آزر يبيع الأصنام وكان في هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا وكان في هذا البيت أصنام كثيرة جدا وكان الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام وكان آزر يسجد لهذه الأصنام وكان آزر يعبد هذه الأصنام. Right, I don't know how much you understood of that, but we'll go over the vocabulary that I think will be new for you. Start off with the word qabl. Like I said, today we're going to be explaining in English as well as Arabic. Qabl means before, but I wrote here aks ba'd, which means the opposite of after. Aks ba'd. Ayyamun, I wrote here jam'u yawm, not really a very useful explanation, which means days. Ayyam means days. Jam' means plural. We're going to be studying that a lot. But don't worry about the plurals yet. They will become clear as time goes on. At the moment, a bit confusing. But ayyam is the plural of yawm. Qaryatin asgharu min Medina. I wrote asgharu min Medina, which means smaller than a city. In English, village. Mashhurun, I wrote ma'ruf, which means famous. Yabi'u, I wrote here, again, not very usefully, aks yashtari, which means the opposite of buy. So yabi' means sell. Asnamun, jam'u sanam, idols. Sanam is one idol. أصنام كثير أكثر من واحد أكثر من اثنين أصنام. يعبد, we should all know what that means. It means worship. I wrote here يتخذ إلها, to make a god or to take as a god. Worship. These are the new words which I think are found here. I would like you to go back now, if you have the book. If you don't, use the video, and to reread this and see how much you've understood. I'm not going to translate the whole book because the goal is that you use these keys and you gain the understanding of the Arabic yourself. Jazakallah khairan. Inshallah, we'll continue shortly with the next few lessons.